Hello, my name's Adele Wallace. I'm from Sandpiper Publications and I'm a speech pathologist. I've put together a series of video clips for parents to back up what happens at home after that important therapy session. So just to give you some ideas on how to make it work for you and your family. There are a few general tips that you can take that might just help to make therapy run more easily at home. One of the first things to remember is consistency. If you can do roughly the same place and the same time every day, that will go a long way to helping get into a routine. Now, I'm a parent, I've had 3 kids, and I know that consistency is the last thing that usually comes. But at least if you're trying to get that same time and that same place, it generally somehow happens. The other important thing to remember on how much time is in therapy, it's way more important to do a little bit every day than trying to do it all at the last minute before going back to therapy. So even 5 minutes a day will be much better, much more effective than trying to force your child to sit for an hour before going to see the speech therapist. That said, that does not mean 5 minutes in the car as you're going to school each morning. This work isn't the sort of work that can be done in a car. There's too much noise, too many distractions. You need the child to be able to sit with you and look at your face to see what's happening. One of the simplest strategies I find in helping to get that consistency is if you've got everything ready, that you're not having to race around the house and try to figure out where did you put the glue stick from the last session. So I tend to recommend to parents to get a shoebox or some kind of box that they can keep aside that has some basic equipment in it. Some scissors, some glue stick, some coloured pencils. Envelopes are always really handy, and some spare paper. Keep them in the box. When the child sees the box coming out, they know it's therapy time. And a very important part that you will get more success is if you've got a bunch of stickers in there as well. So stickers or a magic stamping pad. I used to have a great time when it was Pokemon season because the kids would do anything for a Pokemon card. When I work with a kid on therapy, I give the child usually a scrapbook so that all the work gets placed into the scrapbook. The child works with me to glue the pictures in, sticky tape down the envelopes, whatever we're doing. Everything then is neatly in here, gradually bit by bit adding each week. Please colour in the pages when you get home. Get him to draw his own words. I love to see a book come back that's been scribbled all over and pages ripped out. That to me is a book that's been used, that's been practiced. So I love to see that in the therapy books. The main thing is to keep therapy fun. You're trying to make sure that the child wants to come and do the practice with you. It's a great time to be able to sit down together and do the work together. It's even just great for social interaction with your child, to help him, to support her, practicing these words, which can be really, really difficult for them. They're not being lazy, they're not being silly. It's a lot of hard work for them to change their sounds or to work on the words. So if you've got things ready, if you've got things consistent, if you've got those stickers, you'll find therapy is really quite easy at home.